It's just setting up this webinar. It takes 2 seconds here and we should be live and good to go. All right, we should see it there in the group. Welcome, you guys, welcome. So nice to see everyone. Oh, a few more people want in. I'm just gonna let them in so they can be part of this. We are a family here at HBN. We want everyone to participate. And then we'll get going. Welcome, Mary, welcome, Stacy. One more person, there we go. That's awesome. I'm so grateful for all of you to show up today. I think, oh, first of all, hi, my name is Kimberly Wilkins. I always take that for granted. Some people know me, some people don't, but that's who I am. And this is our weekly training. We do this every Wednesday at 11 a.m. PST time. We do it every time, whether we have one person show up or like today, we have a lot. We're so happy to see a lot of people. Plugging in is important, and I know people are home right now, so I'm glad that you guys decided to pop on and join us. As always, I always start, excuse me, I always start each and every single training with a reminder of hbnhelp.com. If you are new to this company, please write down www.hbnhelp.com. Please share that with your teammates. That website is designed for you. It is designed to help us with all of our common and not so common questions that have popped up in HBN. There's also product training in there. There's how to set up your pay quicker in there. It is an amazing site, but I'm finding a lot of people are not checking it out. It has a list of where we ship to, all sorts of beautiful things, and it's been designed to help us with our business. As we know right now, customer support is not online helping us. They are busy getting our product out. We are shipping with no issues. We have actually, what are they, shipping 6 days a week now? And they are really working hard to make sure that we get our products as quick as possible. So if you need help, check out that site, check out the groups, and please go to your upline. Your upline is fantastic. And if they're not available, one of the leaders is available. But hbnhelp.com should always be your first method first, and then going to your groups and your upline. I always start that way because I think it's a fabulous, fabulous site we have. One that I want everyone to use more and more often. So,
yes.
Is there anything you want to add to that, Marcus?
Yeah. No, that's a great site to use. That's the first place I go when I want to find any information, and then even when people come to me with questions, I direct them there.
Yeah.
Because a lot of us we're busy. You know, we have our lives, and you know, we have families and work, and so it's a great place to also share that with your teams, to direct them there so that you're not spending your entire day, you know, responding to questions like that are on the site.
I send my customers there too when they want to know what helps with anxiety or depression. I'll say, go to that site, go to the product information and type in anxiety or depression or whatever they're wanting to know, and product suggestions come up. And then your customer can decide what product is best for them, because we have so many products that help with so many different things that we don't just have one that helps with depression or one that just helps with so-and-so, and then they can make decisions on their own as well. But I use that site every day, and I've been in this company for almost 2 years, you guys, and I still use that site because there's always stuff I'm learning on there, and there's always updates, and it's a great site. And if you have a question that should be on there that's commonly asked, let us know so we can get it added too. Because I know there's some questions that people have come up with. They're fabulous questions and they should be on that site. So let's just keep building that site and using that site and directing our teams to that site.
Yeah, I was just there last night, and I shared the information in all the groups about getting stuff started, and then even the marketing piece in that, from that help page. Yeah. I looked at that last night. There's a lot of information, things I didn't know are there. So it's good stuff. It
is good stuff. I wish, you know, when I first joined this company that we had that. That's something we've developed over time. And I wish I had that. If I had that tool, I would have been able to build much, much quicker than I did, you know, because that site is an amazing tool. So make sure that your teams know about it, get them plugged in, because those that are plugged in do the best. I saw an amazing turnout on Monday and Tuesday for our coffee talk, which is our opportunity video that we do. Amazing turnout, amazing testimonials. So powerful when everyone comes together and shares. I thank you guys very, very much for sharing. I know it's scary at first, right? And I call on people and they're like, don't look at Kim, she's gonna call on you. I call on you because I want you guys to feel comfortable behind the camera. And if that means you talk for 5 seconds, 15 seconds, 1 minute, that's a step, right? And your guys' stories, hearing them motivates me. And you never know who is going to listen and whose life you're going to impact and change. What if someone heard your stories that, wow, I could lose weight like Bonnie and earn money too and work from home? Oh my goodness, sign me up. Or Denise, she's a cancer survivor and she wants to retire her husband. I want to sign up. You never know who you're going to connect with, who's going to really listen to your story, and whose life you're going to change. The Coffee Talk is powerful. I love it. And they make great watch parties too. But I thank you guys for popping on. I know it's scary sometimes, but you guys are awesome sharing. Awesome.
Yeah, it's also good. I noticed the people who are on the Coffee Talks, when those people share, sometimes the people will reach out to them because they may relate to that person with whatever story you share. Yeah. You will relate to somebody, and people also perceive the people on the Coffee Talks as being the people leaders. Yeah. In the company. So they'll reach out to you and they'll find you on Facebook or Instagram or wherever you are, and they'll ask you questions and join.
Yeah, no, it's great. Those videos get shared 1,000, sometimes 2,000 times in a week. So that's great exposure for you. You never know where you're going to pop up. Someone's going to find a Coffee Talk and they're going to be like, okay, I got to go find that Marcus, or I got to go find that Stacy or Valerie. I really liked hearing from them. So pop on, you guys. It was awesome. I thank you guys for being there. It was really fabulous this week. And I like that I didn't have to talk a lot. I could sit there and listen about you guys. That made me very happy too. I love it. I love it. I love it. Follow up. How many of you follow up? I want to know. Raise your hand. Do you follow up with your inactive people? How many times do you do that? Do you do it once a week? Once a month? I don't know how often, but you guys, most people that I'm seeing have success follow up twice a week. I'm thinking on average. I talked to another team that does their training different than us, and they follow up twice a week. Marcus, how many times do you follow up a week?
Every day.
Every day. All right.
Every day.
Every day, Bonnie? Denise?
At least one.
Denise? 3 times a week? Okay, see, this is important, and people are scared to do the follow-up. And I've been asking people, why are you scared to follow up with your inactives and keep in touch with your actives and keep in touch with your customers? And they said fear of rejection, fear of being pushy. I don't see it as being pushy. I see it as looking after your business and looking after your members and keeping people connected. Just because they've gone inactive doesn't mean that they're not watching, doesn't mean that they're not interested. They just may not know where to go. They may not know that they're welcome to come and join things still. Just reaching out. I sent out a message on Monday, updates about our new oils and things like that. Offered a $25 gift card for those that haven't, and I got 4 orders this week just from that.
Yeah. I got 3. Yeah, I had three orders this week. I did that.
And it's not being pushy, you guys. They have that option of looking at your email, first of all. They choose to open it or not to open it. But you never know who you're missing out by not following up with your members. And customers too. I'm finding a lot of people, I'm like, well, how many times do you check in with your customer? Well, I don't until they reach out to me. Why? If they're going to reach out to you, it's usually because they're unhappy or they're seeing really great results. It's one of the two. They're going to say, I don't see results. It's not working for me. Or they're going to be like, yes, I lost 7 pounds or whatever it is. But you have those ones that, don't know how to use the product, don't know that there's support there. Staying connected with your customers is really important. Just because you got them in the door and got them to order, that is not the time to start ignoring them. That is the time to really get connected with them, really make sure they know how to use the products, make sure that they're using the right product, because some people order things and I'm like, why did you order whatever? They're like, well, I thought it would help me with, I'm like, no, this product here would be, more towards your situation and really help them.
Yeah, we're here to help them, and people remember this is about relationships, and also like you're pretty much the same. We're all pretty much the same. We don't care how much someone knows. We care about how much someone cares. And so, I don't look at anybody I've enrolled as a commission. Okay, I genuinely want to help every single person get healthier and also make a few bucks, all right, to help them, achieve their goals. And so one of our goals is to help people get what they want, and realize everybody may not be here for to make income. Some people are here strictly because they have a health issue and they like the products. And so we'll be here to help point and direct them on where they need to go and try to be there to support them.
For those that don't follow up, what do you guys need? Do you need mock email set up for you guys, like in files that you can copy and paste? What can we do to help with this? I don't mind. I know Marcus and I and Denise and if Bonnie can get together and do up a little file. So all you guys have to do is copy and paste. Say Monday, do one for product. Thursday, do one as a reminder that we're doing, you know, matrix, things like that. We can help with that. But I want to help you guys get past that roadblock, because I've met more people now that I've talked to this week that said, I don't follow up. And I'm just thinking, wow, how did I miss this with you guys? And it is a huge, huge part of our business is the follow up. And anything we can do to prevent those roadblocks, we just need to know what you need. Yeah, Charles creates new emails, and I can ask Mr. Holmes as well for his emails as well. We were chit-chatting. Charles is a great leader. But I think it's really important, so we can do that as well for everyone, because we want to help everyone in this company. And I know a lot of people just don't know what to say. I think that's what I'm hearing a lot. I don't know how to follow up. I don't know the right words. I don't want to. We can help you with that. So I think after this, I think that's what I'll do, get with the leaders and work on a file for you guys. And you can just go through and pick which one suits you the best and put your own personality in there, right? Marcus always ends his Coach Marcus, while you would end at Coach blah, 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 if that's not what you're known for. You know, you would just put your own personal touches on it.
Yeah.
It gets easier the more you do, too.
Yeah.
It does
Wait,
get
no,
easier.
Marcus, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. You can also, I'm sorry.
That's okay. There we go. That's better.
You can also, like Bonnie said, it does get easier the more you do them. But if you're on our email list, if you're on like Bonnie, she's someone I personally enrolled, so you can copy anyone's email that you receive. So when I send my list out to the people I've enrolled, many of them will copy it and they'll modify it to use the type of talk that they talk and send that to their PMs and they'll just keep doing that going forward. Everyone pretty much copies what we all send out.
It's a duplicatable system. We have a duplicatable system here. So don't be afraid to copy and paste, right?
Yeah.
No, and I think copy and paste is our best friend in this industry. You don't want, don't be afraid to do it. It's not plagiarism. No one's going to get mad at you. I'm not offended. If you take something of mine, I'm honored. I'm like, wow, you think it was good enough to share? Awesome. That's great. And you found value in it. I think it's fabulous.
Yeah.
I know I'm grateful for Marcus's emails. I copy them, every single one of them. They have helped me so much.
Yeah, what we call it, copy paste post, CPP.
Yes. Yes. Sorry, I don't have a camera, guys. I lost track of time and I'm outside, not very presentable.
That's okay. You're always presentable. We're family here. This one isn't an opportunity, but you're good. Trust me. I appreciate that.
Presentable.
See, you're beautiful. You're fine. You're family. We're good.
I'm windblown.
You're clothes. That's all that's required.
Yes, I'm very close.
Okay, then you're good here.
Thank you.
No, and that's funny. You guys, we are family here, and that's it, right? We all are gonna need help. We all need to just work together as one. We don't have to come and be these superstars. I don't know a superstar here. I don't look at any of us and see someone above anyone. I see that we're all the same here. We're all just trying to work, build our business, and do it together. And I think, Holly looking like that, she looked just fine to me. Good Lord, you guys, you're funny. Is there any questions about follow-up or any concerns?
I have a question or something that I'm realizing this week is that I don't have an issue conversing with people. I can talk to people all day. So much so that I guess my question is how are you guys tracking your messenger conversations? Because I went back yesterday and realized there's people that I haven't talked to in a week or two because they got I let them get lost in the messenger, So I guess I just need to write down every person's name that I talk to on my tracker sheet. That's the only thing that I can think of.
Yeah, I do that too. I've lost messages or messages have gotten buried, and I just have to make an honest attempt to go back every day to make sure that I've made sure that I message people that need my attention first of all, because there's some that just need it right away. Prioritize and make sure that you're not spending too much time to chit-chatting with people, making sure that you're working and helping them focus. Because I used to do that when I first started. I would spend hours talking to one person, and there's nothing wrong with that. But then there's 30 other messages that I wasn't able to get to because I was
Right.
prioritizing my schedule right.
Yeah, that's a real, so it's not the struggle isn't the conversation for me, it's keeping everything prioritized and organized.
I
And
write everything down. I have my book and I write down everything. If I need to follow up with someone, I write down who I need to follow up with. And I really try to keep on top of it. Some days it's not easy, right? When we all do that, I'll go back
yeah,
and say, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I didn't see your message. And then we continue. Please forgive me. And then we go on. And that's okay to say too. Hi. Hello.
say hi.
Hi. How
Hi.
are you?
Okay, that's, and I have a tracker that I'm keeping track of my activity, and I'm just gonna be disciplined about writing down the people's names and then marking, even like color coding the priority, so that way it's a good problem to have
Yeah,
somebody
it is a good
to talk
problem
to.
to have.
Yeah, and if you have Excel on your computer,
Yeah,
you know,
I've been
you
using
can
Google Sheets.
just use Google Sheets and just throw everyone's name there, and then you can just pop in there and manipulate that just to keep
Right.
it updated. If you don't want to use a paper and pen,
Yeah,
whatever
and
you
then just color code it. Okay.
Mhm.
And just remember, you don't have to be super person, right? If you can't get to everyone, and again, it's not a bad issue to have, but if you can't get to everyone, there's always tomorrow, right? Like just say, I'm sorry, and then continue on with them. Because I know we all get busy in our lives too.
Yeah, totally. Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. Oh, that's awesome. Is there any other questions about follow-up or anything else before we move on? This is the time to ask you guys. I want you guys to come with your questions and things like that. This is why we do this. No. All right. Medical claims. Marcus, you touched on that this morning a little bit. I saw in the groups, and I was
yeah.
good because that was going to be one of the main topics. It's been in my book for a while. I write down everything that comes up during the week. Medical claims, you guys, we cannot make them. You cannot say Protector will cure or prevent corona. And I'm seeing the outright saying Protector will prevent corona. That is wrong. I don't get firm. I'm not a mean person, but I have to stand firm on this. This is our house. This is our business. This is our family here, and people are going to hurt us. We are being watched very carefully, especially during this time right now, because of other companies making such horrendous claims, things like that. We are not one of those companies, and that is not negotiable. We cannot say that Tri-Remedy will prevent corona. We cannot. And like I said, I'm not a firm person. Ask my kids. But this I have to stand firm on. And it's not just from us. This is from Paula and Ben. This is from Troy Dooley. This is from our lawyer. This is the rules of MLMs. This is everything. We are very compliant here. So if you have a post that says it can cure anything, take it down, please. And if you see somebody that has it, just write them a message, say, hey, that's not the way we do things here at HBN. You might want to remove that post, or please remove that post. Not you might, just please remove that post. We need to help each other stay compliant. And don't write me and tell me so-and-so's done it. If you see it, please just go and approach them, okay? I'm not the police either. I don't want to have to go to every single person. And I do when I've seen it. I'm like, hey, guys, that's not okay here.
And the reason why, what the consequences could be for doing that is the FDA and the FTC will send a letter to Paula. Okay, they may even send to you if they can contact you, but they'll send a letter of warning, threatening to shut down the company for doing that. So this is why it's important to not make any medical claims or any health claims, especially with what's going on now. We cannot go out there and say that these products will stop the virus. And so if you guys want to continue to have this business going, we have to police ourselves, okay, and just help keep things right to make us different compared to the other companies.
And if you want to talk about Protector, talk about how you're using it. I take it with me to the grocery stores and use it on the shopping carts, on door handles, in my laundry. I tell people how I use it. and I tell them, and I take the information from the product informational page. All that information on those pages you guys can use. So I'll take information from the product information page and I'll share some of that information about it. But I would never say, I'm using this because I'm afraid of the corona, it's going to prevent corona. Oh my goodness, that is not okay, right? But use those product informational pages. And again, you can find them on hbnhelp.com, in your back office in the library, and on the hbnnaturals.com page as well. They're everywhere, these pages. And that is the information that you can use that is safe to use.
Where, yeah, and like when I talk about protector, I just say it's a non-toxic sanitizer and disinfecting spray that I made. And so, and when people hear non-toxic sanitizer, we know what sanitizers do.
Yeah.
Okay. And we know what disinfectants do. Okay.
Yeah.
Without saying this will kill XYZ.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Like I said, I just said I took it to the grocery store and wiped down my cart and my neighbor's cart, and I just stood there spraying because I knew my stuff was better than what Safeway was using, in my opinion. And that, something as simple as that. You don't have to be technical with people, but we just can't even say something like Black Sea cures cancer. We really, really have to watch. You wouldn't go to your doctor. They wouldn't give you a medicine and say, this is going to cure you. Have you ever heard your doctor say that? I've never heard my doctor say that. They say, this may help you, or this may do this for you, but they will never say this is going to cure you. So I don't know why we think we have that power to say that. But just please be mindful. And if you see, like I said, if you see one of our fellow members that have done something like that, and hey, we all make mistakes, no one is, going to be in trouble, just remove the post. That's all we're asking.
And I did that. When someone found a coronavirus picture,
Mm-hmm.
and it was from a website outside of Facebook, and it has something on it. It wasn't related to us. It had coronavirus and it had some black seeds. And so someone sent it to me. I posted it, and then Paula messaged me. I was like, "Hey, you need to take that down." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I probably should." So
Yeah.
So the person that shared it with me, I told them, "Hey, take that down. We don't want to have that out there, even though it didn't say our product. It just had black seed, had coronavirus at the top, and it had a teaspoon with some black seeds. That's all it had, even though it didn't have HBN. But that's how compliant we want to be. And I got laxed. I must admit, I made a mistake overnight, but I'm glad we have people looking out for us, so that we don't get in trouble with the FTC and the FDA.
Yeah, I've made lots of mistakes. Well, that's what we do here, but we're humans, right, you guys? I'm not expecting you all to be perfect, and I still go to Marcus or to Paul or to someone and say, hey, is this okay to post? So if you're unsure, reach out and ask. Don't just assume. If you're unsure, reach out to someone and ask, okay? Because I know it's tough, but we can post and we can share experiences. And please, when you're sharing anything, put no medical claims being made, personal experience only. I'm not seeing that enough on things like that. Even when you share pain cream, testimonials about Slimmer, anything, that disclaimer should be on everything we share like that, just to keep our house safe again. And I saw a few members yesterday that didn't have it. I just wrote them, said, hey, can you just add this disclaimer? Great post. Can you add this disclaimer? And I'm not going around looking for people's posts to get mad at you. I want to go and support you guys and share the love. And I hope you guys do the same. I make mistakes too. I've forgotten things. If you see something I'm doing, please reach out and say, hey, Kim, you lost your mind today? What are you doing, girl? I just need a little shake sometimes too, right? Marcus, you did it again today too. The positive posts. I was going to.
Oh gosh.
You. I know. See, it was in my book, and I was going through your stuff this morning. I'm like, geez, but positive posts.
Yeah, that was last night, because I've seen people on the team posting about the earthquake somewhere and sharing every single update about the virus. And we already know, let the media, okay, or TMZ or whoever, the news media, share that stuff. Okay, you want your Facebook profile to be positive. Okay, so put positive news or information out there, because what you focus on, you will attract it. Okay, you keep focusing on negative things like people dying and the earthquakes happening here, where you're going to attract that negative stuff. So we want to be the light and be the page. We want to be the person someone comes to each day, and they can come and look at your page and know they'll have a reason to smile or feel good. That's part of the reason I post my socks. I haven't done a couple of days. I'm off work, so I'm wearing my footies. So, but the reason I post my happy socks every day is because there's people who like to see that kind of stuff, and it makes them smile. It makes them smile. So we want to always make sure we're putting out good content and information to make people feel good and give people hope. That's a lot of people now, they're losing hope, with all the negative news and sharing the President Trump videos and playing his stuff live. And that depresses some people. We want to be the folks that put out the good, positive, uplifting information and not be the news.
I have here, be the reason someone smiles today, right? That is my number one message. Be the reason someone smiles today. We are on negative overload as a society, as a global world. It is not just the United States or Australia or Canada or the UK. It is happening globally. We are all aware of what's happening. And
On my morning post this morning, I posted a real positive, and I got a comment from somebody that I rarely hear from, and he thanked me, and he said, that's just what I needed to hear today.
Yeah.
And it just made me feel wonderful to be able to share positive vibes with people.
yeah, that's the aha moment. They come to us for support. That's what we are. We are helping them. So if we are bombarding our pages with negative stuff, and yes, there's stuff that's happening out there, no one is minimizing it at all. But we don't need to see it all the time. Right now, my autistic daughter is hiding in her room. She's doing self-isolation because that's all she's heard about. So in our house, we're trying to really minimize that talk right now because it affects not only us, our children, and we just have to really be watching because a lot of people out there too are dealing with, that are following us, have some anxiety issues or depression issues as well. And if we are the person that's supposed to be uplifting them, they're coming to our page and they're seeing nothing but depression or depressing stuff, they're going to stop looking at you. They're going to stop coming to you. And these, are the times where we want to help people the most, right? So
it makes it even worse when people are constantly messaging about the virus. And I get so many a day. I feel like communicating with them and saying, it's not so, it's not where you have to keep messaging me about it.
Yeah, and I'm kind of direct. And I told somebody, I said, you know what, you're with HBN, and you would be a millionaire for every single message you sent me about this virus.
And we all need to talk about it, yes. And if you don't have someone at home to talk to, I talk to my husband about it when the kids are gone, or they're in their rooms doing something or watching Netflix. I talk about it with my husband, or I phone my mom up, because we all have to talk about it. We understand, right? But your Facebook is your business. Yeah. If you're marketing on Facebook, that is your business, and you wouldn't want to walk into any business at all. Like, could you imagine going to the hair salon and all you heard was negative stuff once you're getting your hair done? You'd be like, this is a bad experience. Get me out of here, right? You'd be like, sign me out. I don't care what my hair looks like. We'd be leaving. You go to a restaurant, all your waiter talked about was the negative stuff that was happening. You'd be like, well, this just ruined my meal. Thank you so much. So remember that you want to be welcoming, inviting, and keep it as positive as possible.
Yeah, and if some of you guys are watching, if you were some of the people that were sharing like some of the negative news or bad news, and you're kind of scared to post about HBN on your timeline because you want to offend your family and friends, well, go ahead and do it because you weren't scared to post about the virus or the earthquake. So yeah. Go ahead and post your link or something, or a picture, of what we have. Because we're here to give people something. We're not here to get anything from people. We're not trying to take anything. We're actually giving people the gift of health, and also gift of possibly becoming financially free. That's what we aim to give. So don't be afraid of what your family, friends, and people think about what you post on your Facebook page.
Yeah. It kind of goes with what we're talking about. not just to kind of watch your fear-based marketing. There's some companies out there that are really fear-based. Buy now because we're running out of product. Buy now before shipping stops, you know, like that kind of stuff. I don't know how you all feel about that, but when I see that, I think, ooh, that's fear-based marketing, and I don't want to run my business fear-based. We don't have a problem with our shipping. We have tons of stock, so there's no reason for us to say that. I just see that with a lot of other companies right now, and I just shake my head. I think, you know, shipping might stop tomorrow, stock up today. Whoa, no, trust me, shipping is going to keep continuing. We need it as a society to run. The governments are making changes there. I know Canada Post is making big changes here to protect our postal people. And we are not running out of product. I get that asked a lot too. Do I need to stock up on Slimmer? No, this isn't toilet paper, guys. Don't, unless you want 50 things of Slimmer in your house, I can't stop you, but there's no need for that. Just buy what you're going to buy. We don't have to fear-base our customers. You know, there's none of that either. That needs to happen here. We are A-okay in that department. Paula took that in January when she knew that the virus was starting to come, the talk was starting to happen. She made sure that our warehouses are stocked. We are good, so don't do that to your customer. Don't say, you might want to stock up on Protector and buy 10 of them today because we might not be able to get it to you tomorrow. We have no knowledge of that, and that's not how we run things either. Just relax, we're good, you guys. This company has really gone above and beyond to make sure that things are set up in place for us.
Yep.
Right?
Let's see, Kimberly, somebody had a question about giving away gift cards.
Yeah.
First thing with the gift cards, guys, remember that even though in the back office it shows there's an expiration date, they don't expire. That expiration date is there to prompt people to use them. But one of the methods I do when I give away gift cards, I tell people, hey, you have until midnight tomorrow night to redeem the gift card. Otherwise, I'm going to give it to someone else. Okay, and so if you don't use it, I'm going to give it away. So when you want to place your order, message me and I'll send you a new gift card code. So because otherwise you don't want these gift cards just floating around and they not be used. And I've had it happen where 3 months ago I gave someone the gift card code and then they didn't use it by the deadline. I gave it to someone else. They go to place their order and it's already been used. And so they'll order without the gift card, and then they'll message me, and I tell them, hey, when you want to order again, when you're on my screen to order, send me a message, and I'll send you the code, and then that works well. And so that's just the way I do it. And Kimberly has her ways.
Yeah. I do it too. I give them I always ask them to PM me when they're ready to order, and I'll give you a gift card. Because when I first joined, I emailed out 1 million of them. I mean, I went crazy because people were like, I want one, I want one, I want one, I want one. So I'm like, email. And I don't email them anymore. I copy and paste the number when they're ready to order, and I just message it to them, and then they go and use it. And I do tell them, you know, I have X amount, limited amount, because I want to save a lot for my team too. I give a lot out to you guys. And I give them a time frame and say, okay, if you have to wait till payday, PM me, or they'll actually then tell me, can you message me on payday to remind me? Yes, I can do that. I'll write that in my book, and then I give them a gift card. But I try to give it to them when they're going to order, just so they're not out there floating around. And then sometimes you get a mad customer, you gave me a gift card 3 months ago and it's not valid. Why? Well, it's because you waited 3 months and I gave it to someone else. But there's lots of ways of doing it. Those gift cards are a fabulous, fabulous marketing tool here. And I'm giving it out on any product. And why do I do that? I do it to get a customer in the door. Yes, I'm losing commissions. Yes, I'm losing CV, but I'm going to get that customer. And usually they'll try something once and I know they're going to love it. And they're going to come back and say, okay, now I'm going to try the Vitality and the Slimmer this month. And then the next month they're going to come back and say, I'm going to try the blah. And they just build their product base with me. And I think that's the best way to get them in the door if you're struggling right now. But remember, then it takes away the $25 value, takes it off the price, your CV value. So if something's worth 25 CV and you use a gift card, you're going to get nothing. Okay. And that's not a shock. That's just the way it is. You can't give $25 away and still get your CV, right? We'd have no company if we did that.
Yeah.
But,
And then I see Stacy Rose, sometimes I give a gift card for them and mail them something straight to them and eat their shipping costs myself. That's not duplicatable. You probably don't want to keep paying shipping for somebody. My top person, my downline was gifted the product too, and I use a gift card on it. Will says he does it all the time. Sends out samples and uses a gift card and pays the shipping on it. So, you know, some of those things that some people are doing may not be duplicatable because people don't have money to pay shipping for someone. So if you have the finances to pay shipping for people, that's fine. But samples are a good way to go. You know, you can have some of our samples. I think Cecil Dolce, I think, is $1.85 or $2, and you can send out samples of those if that's the route you take, and give the person a gift card so they can go and buy something. But paying for people's shipments, that's not something that's duplicatable, because not everyone has $6 or ship outside the USA. Everyone doesn't have $13 to pay, okay, for shipping. That's something that some people can do because they have the finances to do it, but you want to stick to things that are duplicatable. And you know, doing our approach works well.
Well, that's why I use the gift cards for like the Nova. I say all you have to do is pay the shipping, $5.95 within US, $12.95 international. I post it that way. It's all you have to do, right? I'm saying my product's amazing. I'm going to give you $25, which is going to give it to you for free, or the big pack for $8 something, whatever it works out to be. I've worked it out for customers too. I show them what the difference is. You can get the 7-day sample or 30-day sample or 30-day package for this price. And then all you have to do is pay $5.95. There's no strings attached, no obligation to buy again. And then they get into the system, they plug themselves in, they get their emails into the system as well, and they start seeing those matrix emails. And that is what the system is designed for. It is designed to work for you to build your business. So if you're doing that kind of stuff, you're not going to be entering their email because you won't want your credit card information going to that customer. So you're going to enter your own email. You're missing out on a big business aspect too of it. You can, there's lots of ways, like we're just telling you what works for us, right? And there's lots of ways of building your business, what works for one. We have some members that just solely focus on the comp plan. That would never work for me because I'm a product girl. You know, there's lots of ways of doing things here, but it's duplicatable is what we teach here and what we promote here. Oh yeah.
Then when we have the coffee talks, all right, we don't do those for ourselves. When Kimberly, she's the host, and I'm on there, and Will's on there, and Jen is there. We do those to help you guys grow your businesses. The coffee talk on Monday night, Tuesday afternoon, and then the Thursday evening presentations. Those are for you guys, because allow us to tell the story about HBN and about the products, so that you guys don't have to be the one doing it. But we need more of you guys to promote those, to let people know we have these events. A lot of times I'll scroll through Facebook, and if you're primarily using Facebook to promote your business, I hardly ever see anyone promoting the coffee talks or the opportunity Zooms on Thursdays. And those events are really powerful, and that can help you, you know, enroll new customers, and that can also help answer questions that some of the people you've approached may have. So you use us and use those tools, those simply tools you have in your toolbox to help you grow. So just want to encourage everybody to share those on Mondays and Tuesdays and Thursdays, so you can let your audience and your list know we have those events going on to help you grow. And we do those so new people or someone who's looking, they can see, well, they don't have to know every single thing. If they can share a website link or can invite people to a Zoom or to a call and let us do the work, that's something that's duplicatable. Anyone can send an email or make a post, invite people to come in and get some information.
Yeah, and I share Marcus's videos all the time too, and things, you know, and it's not because I can't do my own, but why do it when he's already done the work? I'm like, oh, he's already done it. Cool, that's one less thing I have to do today. And it is a powerful system, and I love Coffee Talk. just because it's real people sharing their real stories, and that really connects with people. Our opportunity things that we do on Thursday is a little more professional. They're slideshows, they're easy to show. You could do a watch party or a Zoom like this and show it and answer questions with people, or just send them the link and say, check this out. We cover what the company is, we cover comp plan talk, we talk product talk, we talk all that kind of stuff all in that 30 minutes. And if someone says, oh, what's it? Give me an overview of HBN, send them one of the coffee talks or one of the opportunity Zooms that we do on Thursday. The work is done for you. So then you don't have to know everything, especially if you're new, because there's lots to learn at first. Or if you don't like getting on camera, which is not for everyone, you don't have to do it. It's done for you. Again, it's duplicatable. And I love that about this company. Love it, love it, love it. One thing I was asked the other day is, why would I post HBN right now? No one's interested. I don't know if you guys feel like that. I don't feel like no one's interested. And someone's like, well, no one's interested. They're all focusing on the virus right now and everyone's out of work. So why would I post it? Wow. I'm like, wow, everyone's out of work. Not everyone's out of work, first of all. Okay, my husband's still going to work every single day. People are still working. There is still money in our economy, and there's still people that need money. So you have to think of the three things, right? And people still need to look after their health. I just had a lady buy the medicine cabinet the other day, and I didn't promote it once on my timeline. She's a previous customer, liked the product, saw my email that I sent out to people, and she was interested in it because her and her husband are not leaving the house, and she wanted some all natural products to help boost their immune system. So people are still interested. So don't think because of the way things are right now that people aren't interested in the product. People are interested in business too. Lots of people are joining because we can give a free opportunity for them. And there are still people out there that are looking to work from home. Like, just because, like Denise, you've been out of work now for a little bit, right? You've been home. And if I presented it to you, a free business that could, yeah, right? Like, and you're thinking, I want to stay home. I like the stay at home isolation thing. That's working for me. I like this, right? So don't think that they're not interested. But if you don't post about it, of course, there's going to be no interest.
Yeah, and I did the video this morning before we did our training. I just talked about this being free. Mm-hmm. It really is free, because I had two instances where one person commented on the post I made in a working home group. And someone else from HBN had approached them and told them they had to buy something to earn commissions. I said, no, this is free. You don't have to buy a single thing to earn commissions. You will want to promote your website links, and when people sign up through your link and order, you earn commissions then. But people seem to think just because this is free that there's some kind of gimmick or some catch. And so that's why I did the video this morning. It's about a half hour long, and that's saying it really is free. And I talked about the way free members get paid. You get retail commissions, you get fast start wholesale pay, and binary pay, which I didn't find that out for probably 3 months until after I joined, that they get paid by binary pay. So free members get paid 3 different ways compared to most of us who get paid 7 ways. And also, free members, if they don't have absolutely any money, they can get some sales. They can use their commissions to purchase products, so they never have to use their bank or bank card. Yeah. So that's how when I present this to people who say they can't afford it or they have no money, I'm like, well, sign up for free, promote your retail link. Okay, that get a 25 PV order via retail. Do that once a month. You'll stay active, and then get some wholesale signups and commissions, and start receive the matching pay and the other pay. So yeah, it's great.
Well, that's how I present it to my international people, because our dollar right now, our Canadian dollar is so poor right now. So for my Canadian signing up, I'm going to do it for free. And I teach just what Marcus taught there, so they can use their commissions from their back office and things like that. There's lots of ways to do this business, but there is a legitimate way to work this business for free. So if you're sitting here right now and someone told you have to buy product, no, you don't have to. Absolutely, you don't have to. Yeah, being a product of the product does help your business, and you will do that down the road. But get your feet in the door, start sharing your links, start sharing the products, start sharing the love. You never know whose life you're going to change and impact. Yeah. Never know.
I did. When I joined last year, I didn't purchase. I received my commission 2 days after I signed up. Someone went to my site, they ordered, and then I didn't buy anything until the third day. So I earned commissions, you know, within 2 days. And so I did see that the company does pay, you know, without buying anything. Also, we're in the perfect time because we have the instant daily pay, which is what people need. I think Denise shared yesterday about their TV. They needed to buy a new TV, so she was able to withdraw her commissions, and her and Paul went out and bought a new TV from the commission from HBN because we get paid in real time, and so it's great.
It is great. I went out and bought toilet paper, came home to money in my account, right? Like it is a real thing, you guys, and we have this opportunity to share. So don't be scared and say, no one's interested. That's your mindset. That's in your head. It truly, truly is. Okay, there's going to be some that are saying, no, this isn't the right time for me. Okay, that's fine. We're going to have that anyways, right? Whether we have virus or not, there's going to be people that say, not right now. I can't do it. It's not for me now. And there's going to be people that are going to be like, really? It's free. I can make money sitting here. I'm bored to death. I'm sick. My children are driving me crazy. I need something for me or whatever it is, right? They'll be like, yeah, okay, send me your link. You just never know, but that's in your head. If you're thinking no one's interested, that's because that's what you are telling yourself, and you have to stop that. We have to remember we are here to help people, and people need help now more than ever. I just sold some pain lotion today. Had nothing to do with the virus, right? The guy's like, saw one of my testimonials. He's like, I'm in pain. I believe you. Okay, send me your link. And he's ordered his pain lotion today. So people are interested. But it's your own roadblocks. Don't be your own roadblock, you guys. And it's easy. I've done it. I get laid in bed some days thinking, no, today's not a good day. The world's full, you know, whatever it is. Today's not my day. And I have to tell myself, no, get up. You can do this. You're going to make an impact. But it's self-talk, believing in yourself, believing in the company, believing in the products. We are doing something good here.
I have one question though.
Yeah.
Marcus, you basically answered my question earlier in regards to objections, but there was something that came up for me that was really weird. How can I promote a product that I haven't tried? That was one of the objections that I forgot to tell you. So what can I tell a person that is interested in the business, but is claiming, oh, I cannot promote a product that I haven't tried?
Well, for people like that, I let them know we have a testimonials group with over 22,000 members, and they can certainly go and join that group and see the testimonials. And if they have any conditions that they may deal with, you know, they can search the group and see people sharing their own stories. Then I say, hey, you know, I can help you, you know, get a product in your hand with a $25 gift card. And only thing you do is pay $6 to have it shipped if you're here in the United States. And so that's what I do.
Yeah, good. Thank you so much.
You're
And
welcome.
yeah, I did that actually. I bought product from my commissions. And I think that is so awesome because no other company I think offers that you can buy actually product from your commissions. I think that's amazing. So, and I also have somebody interested just based on the story post that I made. So she came up and sent me a little message, and I told her, no rush, you don't have to, and let me know what you are interested in, and then we can talk about it, and maybe I can make a recommendation.
Good.
So because I know this woman, and she is pretty sick, and I want to help her that way. And I don't want to pressure anybody. I'm not a salesy person. And I just don't do that, you know, and I love helping.
Don't be a salesperson. I posted that today. Offer solutions. Those that do the best really lead with their heart and really want to help. You think about, I've mentioned this a lot when we go to the car lot, that car salesman, as soon as he comes up, what do? Instantly? You get your back up, you get your guard on, because you know they're going to be after you to sell you something. You don't want people to look at you and think, oh my God, here comes Kim again. Oh, what does she want from me now, right? You don't want that. They look at me and say, okay, I trust you. You really care. I can tell by the way you're talking to me, and you want to lead with a solution that we have. Think about, and I always ask people, think about why you're here. what made you sign up for HBN? Was it because you were in pain? Was it because, you know, whatever it was, your health? Was it for finances? Was it because some people sign up because they're lonely. They just want to belong to something and want to learn, you know, different things. Lots of ways, or lots of reasons why someone signs up for a company, but think about why you signed up. And then approach people with that kind of mannerism, right? Like Marcus, you obviously signed up with, or Michaela, you signed up with Marcus. Why? Because you trusted him, right? It's not because he said, you need to buy this and you need to get me 100-star bonus. So you have to do 100 PV. He wasn't in your face. You'd be like, I don't have to, you just like, you would slink away, right? He came to you and said, you know, you approached him and he responded back and he formed a relationship with you.
Yeah, and then even with the PV, you know, yes, 100 PV is the best way to do it, but I didn't even start at that. I started at 49 PV because I didn't understand the pay plan until that Friday when I got $3.25 in Matrix pay. I'm like, why was it only $3.25? And then when I found out how the Matrix pay works, I placed another order to get me to 57 PV. I still didn't understand the star bonus program for about a month. And so in between that time, people were spending 100 PV without me even telling them to do it. And then once my wife got a star bonus before me, and that's when I figured it out. So I'm like, oh, that's why you have to have 100 PV. I mean, not have to, but you should.
Yeah, well,
but
if you can, that's the best way to go 100%. Right?
But I tell people to start where they are. If I give them a gift card and they can only afford to buy a bag of Vitality, and that's it. Okay, they're in the door. Okay, and then the rest of it is about just maintaining that relationship with them to help bring them along and make sure they have the tools to go forth and build if they choose to build it. I know a lot of people get frustrated because they're trying to motivate their team. I'm like, you can't. If someone's why is not strong enough, like Kimberly said, they're not going to build. Some people simply want to order each month, and that's fine. But don't get frustrated because the people you've enrolled are not, you know, taking action to build. Just keep going. Keep sponsoring people. You want to sponsor people. You don't want to recruit people. You want to sponsor them. So once you sign them up, make sure they're in all the groups, get them plugged in, and then work with them to get them going, so that, you know, they'll do the same thing with the people they enroll. But you can't force people to do anything. Like Tim says, you can't push a rope. Okay, so you can only pull a rope, but you can't push one. So we're just keep going.
I used to write Paula because that's my person. And I used to write Paula going, why won't they do? Why can't I get them? What am I doing as a leader? Where am I failing these people? And she said, Kim, you can't want it more for them than they want it for themselves. And that's the hardest thing I struggle with, because I look at all of you guys and I want you all to reach your goals and dreams. And I want to do whatever I can do to help you guys. But for someone that doesn't want to come to the training, for someone that doesn't want to, you know, stay active, things like that, you can't want it more for them than they want it for themselves, right? Don't go chasing people. And that's a hard thing. That's a hard thing for me, because I see someone struggling, a mom, single mom, especially, because that really plays on my heartstrings. I'm like, I want to help you with that power bill. Well, let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. And I'm building their business for them. And that's not the way to do it, right? I had to really stop doing that. So don't go chasing people, but, you know, just be there, be supportive. And that's all you can do. But don't beat yourself up. You can't change people. And you can't make people see things sometimes. You just can't. Right?
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
Is there any other questions before we wrap this up?
I wanted to share something real quick, guys, just a little perspective, kind of to that question about how do I sell a product that I'm not using? One thing that's really cool about HBN, it's all like earth stuff. Like whether you're using magnesium or not, the body needs it. Whether you're using zinc or not, the body, like we have stuff that bodies need by like medical documentation and just how it works. So
Yeah.
if you can't sell, I mean, what other people need, if you can't share what other people need, then I just disqualify them from working with me. Then like, sounds like you don't want to work with me then. Like, it's magnesium and zinc, y'all. Like, and even CBD, we have an endocannabinoid system. All
Mhm.
of the things that we share are a requirement for the body to function optimally. It doesn't matter if you're taking it or not, and everybody needs a little bit of something different. So that's like, I'm so confident in all of these products that I don't take because I know
Yeah, me too.
intellectually that the body needs them.
That's the belief system we talk about,
Mhm.
believing in the product, believing in the company, believing in your
Right.
right?
And like my uncle, again, my uncle's had a nutritional malpractice for 45 years. He's been a doctor for like 60.
Mm.
And so he's sold these things. He's never sold a prescription in his life other than an antibiotic. Everything else has been like what HBN sells. And so that doesn't mean that he uses it all though, right? It's just plants that the body needs.
Yes.
That's simple.
Yeah, like I don't use the CBD products. I use Black Seed and Entourage.
Mm.
But I know what CBD does. I'm familiar with how it works, and I do have people that's all they want is to buy CBD. So it's important, and we know that all of our products are all plant-based, organic, non-GMO, vegan friendly. So it meets a lot of needs that people want, and it helps the body. And knowing that we have our formulator, she's great, and she only puts out and formulates products that work. And so knowing that we have that makes it easier to share.
Yeah, totally. And that's what I like too, is that we can activate people's endocannabinoid system without CBD. So those other products do have cannabinoids in them. And so that, like we have the largest advantage, I truly think, over any other company in the space.
I think so.
Just
too.
from products alone, but then you throw in all the other stuff and it's like game over.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's, see right there, it's the passion, it's the belief system.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do your business, right? That is it. Believing in yourself, believing in this company, and believing that you're going to make a difference. And if you can do those three things, you guys, and plug in, please plug in, then you're
I
going
can do
to
it.
rock this business. And I see those that attend the Zooms, whether it's Be Coffee Talk or the training or whatever other members do, those that attend those things do the best in the companies. They really do. So staying plugged in is important. But you guys, we are at the 1 hour mark, and I appreciate your time and your patience and your smiles and your support. You guys are gorgeous. And let's go out and see whose life we can impact today, and just keep helping each other rise and support, and stay true to us, stay true to the company, and stay compliant. Right? All righty, guys. Have a good day. Wednesday, I'm losing track of my days. Talk soon, you guys.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.